Okay. So then that next year, 2005, Southwest T is driving in a car. He gets pulled over.
Yeah.
The cop claims he smelled weed and so forth in the car. And I heard that probably wasn't true because, T doesn't smoke weed while he's driving. He's smarter than that.
Right.
But in the course of actually going through his car, they find like 20 cell phones, a bunch of different IDs, and $4 million worth of jewelry.
Well, I thought it was $5 million worth of jewelry.
Okay, $5 million worth of jewelry.
I didn't know about the cell phones and I didn't know about the IDs, but I just knew about the jewelry. Yeah. And in that claim, he said that some of that jewelry, half of that jewelry was mine and half of it was Jacob's. None of it belonged to me. And he's my friend. And he's, we're cool. We're cool to this day. So I don't want to make him seem like a bad person. Shit happens. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't, at this point, I'll say this. I wouldn't change that experience for anything because I think it's gotten me ready for the new experience that I'm about to have and having ownership in the label and being able to release my own artists and do that stuff. Kind of, if we speak about Kanye, he said, let's go T-Pain first. T-Pain said the labels made $17 billion last year and they only paid out to artists, meaning Adele and Drake and Nicki and all them. Everybody only got 12% of that. Producers, writers, 12% of that 17 billion. So ownership is the game for me now. So
I agree.
All those experiences may seem like whatever, but when you go through that kind of stuff, it prepares you for the bigger experience and ownership and being able to handle those things and being able to handle adversity and being able to go through that. I've worked so hard over the last 4 years to build this new label that's, predominantly pop music. And I'll do urban music and R&B music, but I wanted to do something. We owned R&B in the 2000s, so I wanted to do something different. And I'm very happy with Thomas Crown and what we're doing with that. So going through that, I don't have, I can call T for some advice. You don't think he knows about business? It's good to have those relationships still. So I don't want to make it seem like he did something bad to me. It was my journey. That's the path God wanted me on. So I had to go through those things to become the record label owner. Like, my ex-partner is the chairman of the Grammy board, and I'm proud of him. He earned that at the end of the day. And, if he's successful and I'm successful, it helps us both. It helps our legacy, So, good.
Well, T gets pulled over. They find the $5 million in jewelry. And he could have just let that go, but he tried to get it back.
Oh, I didn't know
he
that.
Claimed, yeah. I mean, he claimed that half of it was yours, half of it was
But I'll
Jacob's.
say this to you. This is what I know at the end of the day. And he knows this and I know this. Listen, when you're doing something at that level, and I think everybody's learned from it, he's learned from it. When you're doing something at that level, they know every move you're making. Not people can say this person snitched here. They know every phone call. They know everything. They can pull it up. They can pull up all your stuff. So as you guys are hustling and doing stuff, just know that was 2005. This is 2022. If you don't think they know everything you're doing, they know everything you're doing. So there ain't no such, when they call Tekashi a snitch or this person a snitch, he don't have to snitch. They knew already. All they're doing is using him to confirm what they already know. So, exactly. I believe that in the urban community, they're so about the street code. People ain't honoring that. You know what I mean? And I never did anything to dishonor that. But people aren't honoring that. I've seen some of the closest people to him really, really go in and say the thing. So I think that at the end of the day, if people gonna have a choice of saving themselves, they're gonna save themselves. But I don't think it matters. I don't think that you can look at a court document and call that a valid thing anymore because they're just court documents. I could go sue you tomorrow, Vlad, and say you ran into both of my cars outside of my studio and you weren't here. And then it'll show up on every blog in America and everybody believes that you did that. And I think that there should be a way for us as public figures to be protected from everybody just attacking us in that way, we get attacked. If you're a public figure, you get attacked. I only wanted to be a producer and a songwriter. I never thought of myself as a public figure like that, but I am. That's what it is. It is what it is. It comes with it.